I held my breath for a while. What's going on, guys? I went to the live stream for a little bit because I came home from work earlier than usual from the double shift. I'm not even tired. Not even tired. I feel like I just been cruising, like for the past couple months, like I just been cruising through life. Like I just been, like events happen and then they stop happening, and then I just been cruising through life. Life is just nothing, really. I'm not what is it, a nihilist, right? I'm not one of those guys. But it's just like I'm just going through it. I'm just cruising through this thing that we call life. Seriously, it's just I'm just really cruising through it. I'm waiting for the next big thing. What's going on, CUB Cub? That's an interesting name. There were crazy things that happened today, but I'm not even thinking about it in the moment. It's so crazy. I don't even know how to describe it. But I've just been cruising through life, essentially, guys. Anyway, come in, guys. Leave likes, leave comments. Let's talk about some profound stuff. Let's find out where your minds are at, and let's bring you to the profound level, or not. Like, it doesn't really matter to me, because, But anyway, things have been going on. Nick 23, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream. Subscribe to him too, like I did. Thank you, Cub. You're so kind. Why did you subscribe, by the way? This is the first time I'm seeing you in the live stream. Why did you subscribe? What's going on? What's the reason? Is there a reason? Just wanting to get your subscriber count up. Okay, fair enough. It's very simple, straight to the point. Nothing else, honestly. Look at this. Okay, hold on. Anyway, guys, let's talk. Ask me some questions. Cub, thank you. Since you got my subscriber count up by 1, you can ask any question you want. I'm from Turkey. Do you know anything about Turkey? Yes, nasılsın? I know that the capital of Turkey is Ankara. I know that within the last 10 years, your economy has done very, very bad. I also have some of your money. That's a cool hat. I love the colors. Thanks. I'm a big fan of the yellow. I'm from the United States. Nice. Void, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Bienvenido. Are you political? And if you are, what are your thoughts on corporatism, aka class negotiations? I think that corporations are doing what they're supposed to do, right? They're making their money at the end of the day because they're a business, and they are not necessarily obligated to be fair insofar as it doesn't serve them. But honestly, I think there needs to be maybe a little bit more regulation, because, corporations will go out of control. That's what I think. Hold up, Unc. Did you block me out? I already saw that comment. He said, black. That doesn't matter. What are your thoughts on racism? I think that thoughts about racism blinds us from the truth. And the truth is, culture really is the only thing that really separates us. That's really what it is. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Spanish, a Pacific Islander. If you're not traveling, if you're not being disciplined with yourself, sexually, mentally, spiritually, and even in terms of interpersonal and intimate relationships, then it doesn't matter. Like race, you're not going to be successful at life at all. Straight up. That's the long, the tall, the short. I never walked through my life thinking that I can't go somewhere because I'm dark skinned, or these people are uncomfortable with me because I'm black. That's silly. That's a silly mentality. That's serious. For the people that don't know, we went to Eastern Europe. That's why I have this money, by the way, Nick 23. So I went to Eastern Europe. I met this dude from Turkey. We went to go talk to these girls from Montenegro. And then he was like, "You're a cool guy. Here, take this money." I was like, "Oh my God, that's a lot of lirasi." He was like, "Yo, this is actually nothing." And I'm like, "Okay, thanks." Let's see. What's his name? Kuzan. He comes occasionally. That's what I think about race. Why do you wear a hat inside? Because I want to. Yo, scream at the top of your lungs and I'll still like. No. He said, what? The Latina said, hi, what's up? Lyric does everything, what's up? Free as a bird, handsome ass fellas. What's going on, man? Yeah, that's my point of view. I'm 5'5", but my throat's 6'6". That's very interesting. Favorite NFL team? I don't know, the Patriots, I guess. Why are you so dark, like on skin? Because that's what it is. It's genetic proclivity due to my progenitors, who are both dark-skinned. That's what I'm saying, guys. We need to get away from this race thing because we're asking the wrong questions. Favorite movie? Vanilla Sky. Bro, shout out for the Fortnite flicks. Nah. You're very handsome. Thank you. So that's my point of view, guys. The Empire Strikes Back is the greatest movie ever created, in my opinion. No, it's not. That's the one where Luke confronts Darth Vader? Nah. That movie's alright, I'm gonna be honest. It's definitely better than the slot that we got with Kylo Ren, I'll tell you that. He said, no, it's not. Hola, ¿cómo estás? El tocinito. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Bienvenido al live stream. ¿Qué estás haciendo? What's your opinion on the economy of the United States? I think it's doing well, right? There's a lot of, I don't know, it's doing okay, right? He said, shout out to my boy, no, Nick, you're gone. Nah, bro did not just cook the best Star Wars movie. I think, I'm not going to lie, I know this is going to be controversial. I think the best Star Wars movie was, yeah, I guess it would be Empire Strikes Back, right? He was saying that Empire Strikes Back is like the best movie. But in terms of choreography, I think Phantom Menace was wild. When Obi-Wan got pissed because Darth Maul defeated Qui-Gon, and then he started going nuts. To answer your question about the economy, I think the U.S. economy is doing pretty well. I think that we, it's still very expensive. Don't get me wrong, groceries and such. But you got to be smart. There are smart ways to get things done. What's your opinion on Emmanuel Classe? I don't know who that is. I can sleep. I want to be happy. Good. I was in the hospital spending time with my girlfriend before she went. I'm sorry to hear that. Phantom Menace was great visually. I remember seeing it in theaters. Same here. Remember, what is it with that whole fight? The choreography in that movie was nuts. Straight up. Straight up. There's nothing else that we could say about that film. Do you ever play Star Wars game? I remember Battlefront 2 for the PS2. Remember that. What's the best city to live in your opinion? I don't know, New York, probably Florida. He said, little bro, oil up. Hey, yo. Hola, sombra. Alea is here. I remember her. The contrarian. What's going on? Shemai Fashi. Dame, right? That's how you say it for women in Romanian. Do you like Cambodia? I don't know. I've never been there. I remember playing Phantom Menace. PS1 was great. I have about 10K to potentially short the U.S. market through a shorting ETF. I reckon there's going to be a small economic crisis in the next 6 years. Yeesh. Hope not. 100 don't know if you shave your head bald. Ta-da! Where's my $100? Bro, the job market in America is particularly terrible because you can't just live off minimum wage anymore. Well, you got to be smart. And you have to be smart for sure. Me, Sombra de Piso, how am I surviving? In New York City, by the way, no roommates. That's, we can find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. He said my name right too, Alea, starting off on a good note today. Alea, right? I keep thinking it was Alaya. And he never even corrected me. How close do you think we are to World War III? Not very close at all. They wouldn't let that happen. Why do you look like Miles' uncle from the Prowler? That's crazy. He's already bald. Never mind. What the hell? You can't rescind on your deal, man. If you believe anyone on the internet, guys, I feel bad for you. Yo, I'm my favorite disabled person. That's not funny. Dodger, what's going on? How many countries have you been to? A lot. A lot of countries. Trying to find purpose, by the way, and I have purpose, but it's like I was going there when you're like driving after like the 90th driving route between someplace in Bosnia and Serbia. You're just like what does it all mean? Like seriously, I was in the car to like just to myself like, what does this all mean? What does this all mean? We all look alike, bro. Listen, if he's bold, turtle wax. Here in Missouri, helping my dad with some work. Okay, fair enough. I'm in the... Oh, I have the AC on. I'm in the casa. You know, I'm just having some pizza. I know it's a late night stream, but... There's so many things that have just been happening, man. Like today, like I said, I didn't feel like explaining before. You would have said, end up saying it the correct way at some point. Oh, okay. So you trusted that eventually I'll get to that point. Did you eat Serbian burgers? How are they called? Julius, first of all, welcome back. Have you been far up north? Yes. Have you ever tried lean? Yes. Do you love your fellow white man? Fellow white man. I love my fellow man, whether he's white, black, Spanish, Pacific Islander. I met up with someone from work, and well, I ran into him on the train. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So this is what happened earlier today, right? We had this. My neighborhood is just two-turn, right? I don't know why. Like these guys, I'm telling you. So I go to the train station, I'm waiting. There was some dude that came through, and then he's like, I just looked at him just because I'm looking at it, he's there. And then he just rolls his eyes, and then he's just looking angry, right? So I was just like, okay, fair enough. And then he was just talking to himself. He's like, man, I don't know why these people keep looking at me, right? He's asking the same question over and over. He going. So then I don't know. He just starts yelling on the train, like on the platform, and I was just thinking, oh, these guys are just so weird. But I was so unperturbed, so nonplussed, so unaffected. I was just like, I don't know why he's doing that, but I wasn't even on my phone. I was just sitting there because I was just. I don't know what I was thinking about. So then I noticed my friend coming through from work. I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like, yo, Somber, what are you doing here? He's like, do you live around here? I'm like, yeah, man, I live over there. And he's like, yeah, that's cool. So the guy just got quiet, the other dude. So then the dude, my friend, he's like, I just realized I needed to go on the Coney Island side. So he's trying to leave. The guy's trying to give him a pound. The dude that was screaming. And then the dude is like, obviously my friend is not going to give him a pound because we don't know him. I'm from New York, trust me. And this is the second time. So many people have been claiming that I'm not from New York. I just read, guys. I speak multiple languages. I'm telling you, I'm not going to sound like I'm from New York. It's all right. Don't worry. Then the dude is like, all right, F you then, right? So the dude is like, so my friend, he's like, yo, you want to fight? And then the dude's like, yo, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I just walk. This is how nonplussed I am. I just walk. The dude is right in front of me. And then my friend is on the other side. Excuse me. Yeah, we're going to see you at work. Go downstairs, go on the other side. What are you doing? You have so much to lose. Why are you trying to prove yourself to this unemployed freak? Like, what are you doing? You have so much to lose. Are you gonna prove something? What, you could fight? We know you could fight. You're bigger than the guy. You're Georgian. I'm like, go. I will see you at work. We'll see you later at work. Then the guy's just shouting, he's like yelling and whatnot. I just walk back to my seat and I just sit down. I swear. I'm like, why are we fighting people that are unemployed? Like, why are we trying to prove ourselves? Who cares? Unless he touches you don't have to do a damn thing. ¿Qué pasa aquí? Estoy intentando a comer. That's what it was. I'm like, dude, I'll see you at work. The machines of the Matrix are testing you, son, bro. I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, I'll see you at work, bro. Then he came up, he's like, so bro, thank you. Like when I met him at work, it was like hours later. Yo, thank you so much. But if you let these guys, keep yelling, they're gonna bother someone, maybe they'll, annoy a woman. And I'm like, well, you cross that bridge when you get to it. Who are you to try to be a protector? Because you're gonna get in trouble with the police. They can press charges on you. I'm like, let's be smart. Please stop fighting. Why are we fighting? There's so many things to do in life. Stop fighting unemployed people. He has nothing to lose. You have everything to lose. You're a cook at a Georgian restaurant. But anyway, that was earlier today. And it meant nothing. It actually, I don't know what I was thinking about afterwards. But anyway, guys, ask me a question. What's going on, Mr. Stacks? My name is Mud. Your actual name is Sombra? Yes. No, it's not. It's not. I also talked to a black guy on the way in the airport. He was talking about experiences in 11. Oh yeah, sorry, Dodger. I saw that comment. Germany is a good place. Stay out of Berlin. Well, Cologne, Munich, Dusseldorf. Yeah, Germany is the place to be. For sure. Why do you need to know the serial number on my toaster? What? Tena, mi corazón. Don't pay attention to those haters. They want to make themselves better by proving they are right. Who said, is it pink, bro? People are strange. How tall are you? I'm 5'10". Uh-oh. Am I about to be disqualified? No, I'm 5'5". How did you feel when you first got lean? I just felt very slow and uncomfortable. I'm actually 5'5". Can you get on the roller coaster? Nope. That's a good one, actually. No, I cannot. No, I'm pretty short. No, I'm kidding. I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10". Nice. 5'5" is wild. Does it make me less interesting? Look at that. We can't escape the physical evaluation or appraisal from women. Ay. I'm telling you, no, Dodgen, that's the place to be. I'm telling you, Germany that's probably the only spot in Western Europe that I would validate. And Spain, south of Spain. She said you don't look short. Well, Alaya, it's up to you to do your analysis. If I look short, lose all the interest. Lose it all. It doesn't matter whether I'm quoting Friedrich Nietzsche, or I quote the Bible, or I talk about my travels. The only thing that matters is my height. Us men have it bad in the United States. I'm telling you, we have it bad in the United States. Oh boy. He only came back because he has to do it for his retirement pension. What's the stipulation on that? I thought I was standing. You're 6'4"? That's really tall. My younger sister is 6'2". She's taller than me. No, because that's an interesting question. That was an interesting question. Bro, what model is your friend? Oh my gosh. So what is your height preference for women? I do not mind. I do not mind. If she was tall or short, I don't mind. I'm German but never been. How? What? All right, Mr. Greg Marty, you've outlived your usefulness. Thank you, AI Master. You can ask me a question since you're subscribed now, according to what you said, and how everything online is you need to believe. When will we change? What's going on, change? I mean, corporate. Didn't you say that I look like the black version of you or something? She's probably in the United States. What are you eating? Pizza. Haluka. Are you Japanese, by the way? Because that sounds very similar to like Haruka, but like the phonetic sound like Haruka. Haluka. Hopefully I'm right. I control some AI, even apps. Bon appetit. No, привет. Добрый вечер. Britan. I'm doing pretty well. Хорошо. Хорошо. You look like you goon to furry wolf girls, or I look like an individual that doesn't goon because that's just not important to me at all. You asked me once too. I'm Ethiopian. Oh, well, I guess I'm off. How old are you? You seem super well read. What does that mean? What does that mean? I seem well read. What? Why do you think that? Well, how old do you think I am? Knowledgeable. You know, corporate. I know nothing, really. 32. I'm close. I'm 33. I know nothing, though. I want to know what you're eating. Pizza. How old are you? Look at Alea is having a whole profile. Oh, yeah, I want to hear this, actually. Dajin, you missed this. You missed this from yesterday, Dajin. I was talking to Karen, and who's the other girl? Lena. And they said it's a waste of time, or they would refuse a date, a dinner date, if it's a first date. I suppose you're correct, Alea. I'm 33. Dajin, do you hear? I was like, yo, we gotta get out of the United States. We have to get out of the United States. All right, we back. All right, what are the questions? Look at his eyes. He look high as hell. And I don't smoke, guys. I'm just very, very nonplussed about life. You're not lying. That's what I'm saying. It was Karen and who's the other one? Lena, the Nigerian woman. She was like, oh, why would you do that? It's a waste. Like it's just not necessary. And don't invite them if you cook food, which we all should be doing as men, as individuals, women, men, whichever. I was saying, oh, it'll be nice, you can invite them over to cook, cook for them and whatnot. She was like, no, because you can't trust people nowadays. So I'm like, what is going on? It's just a waste of time doing this in the United States. For what, by the way? Are you a Sag or a Virgo? August 27th, I'm a Virgo. I'm from the artificial intelligence hive mind. Interesting. Bro, stop talking about girls. I will continue to talk about women and men and other countries and languages and religion as much as I want. Do you drink liquor? No, I don't drink liquor. I've been sober for 13 years. The guy interviews a bunch of women and men asking specific questions about women, equal rights, double standards. I'm telling you, you can't make some of this crap up. This responses up. Yep. Do you guys only prefer dating Americans? Absolutely not, Haluka. Absolutely not. No. You just wait. Absolutely. There we go. Gotcha. We're on the same wavelength. Absolutely not. You are just wasting your time. If you're dating, I'm telling you. Congrats, bro. That's a hard achievement. Stay sober. You get used to it. Caffeine? No, I don't drink coffee. You're the third person that said that. You could do whatever you want, Wyatt. Caffeine? No, I already said that. The fact that I knew based on your personality. But also, I don't also think that I'm always correct, because I think that's a prime, trait of a Virgo. Right? I think that's a prime trait. We always think that we're correct. No one knows better than we do, which I don't think so at all. I think I was broken in that sense. I think I'm always looking for the correct answer. Even if I think that I know the correct answer, I'm like, let's find out what this person thinks. Let's find out what this person is doing. It's good you're inclusive. Yeah, no. Main thing you can get from American women is just some play. That's it. Wifing one up ain't happening anymore. That's what I'm saying. You're just wasting time. You're just wasting time. Because you realize that it's just the metrics that by which you're being judged by American women are based on metrics that are like super domestic metrics, super domestic parameters. They don't know multiple languages. They're not interested in being fit. They don't know, it's just a waste of time. I'm telling you, you guys can say that I'm judgmental. You'll figure it out. Do you know all languages? No. And we shouldn't be getting play casually. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. There's karmic penalties for just having casual sex. I'm good. You from the hood? No, my fellow, well, actually, no, I'm not a Quincy Hollow full bringer like you are, Ichigo. He said that's a wild assumption. That's very true, though. It's very true. It's very true. You sound sexist in a way. How am I? That's sexist. How is that sexist? No. Speaking about American women, no. I'm telling you, you guys could judge me all you want. I'm telling you, figure it out on your own. You'll figure it out. I'm telling you, you're gonna figure it out. You live in an apartment, don't you? Ta-da! It's not a house. Ta-da! American woman got some, okay. But do they bring you peace? It's not about their bodies at all. I mean, it is, but it's not the primary part. First of all, you want someone fit. You want someone svelte. You don't want like all of that, because it becomes an encumbrance after a while, and that stuff is just tantalizing for the eyes. Like you want something real. I'll come to the States next year for my master's and find the love of my life. Okay, Haluka, good luck. Where are you going to study? Do you believe in ghosts? No. Waiting for the smoke alarm chirp. Oh, because I'm dark skinned, and then apparently that's something that always happens. Yeah, kind of sucks. That is actually a good question, Dajan. What up? What's going on, Spark Vibe Studio? Welcome to the live stream. What's up, Power Bro? Welcome to the live stream. Guys, leave some likes on the live stream, please. Okay. Weren't we talking about... Dajin, were you here? You weren't even here yesterday. Damn. Dodger, you missed the conversation. We were basically talking about neither admiral. We were trying to find out. It was a very controversial conversation going on. We were trying to rate, who are the best looking women? What countries have the best looking women? Top 5. What countries have the best looking men? Pause. And the opposite end of the spectrum. Don't swear or I'll unsubscribe. Well, you won't have to worry about that because I don't swear. Do you get many races in the chat? Absolutely, corporate. Yes, I live in Addis Ababa. That's the capital, ain't it? You're better off finding a man in Africa then. So Elias says, if you have a preference, that's fine. But saying that all American women are a waste of time is just wild. I'm telling you, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it. Well, the men will. The men will. Oh, okay, fair enough, because you were heading to Missouri. I'm telling you, Dodgen, it was hilarious, man. It was hilarious. My top 5, I said, racism is in at the moment, I've noticed. It's always been in. I think that's the calling card of a low intellect. But what can you do? Dodgen, so what would your top 5 be? Just to let you know. I just want to know. But what was it you guys were saying? Okay, so let me answer the question first. I said top 5 would be either... It would be a fight between Albania, Serbia, or Ethiopia, right? Then the second would be, no, Ethiopia second. It would be a fight between Albania, Serbia, and Venezuela. Because Venezuela has bad press right now because of the political situation due to the successor of Hugo Chavez, right? And because of the economic dearth that's going on in that country, that's forced a mass exodus of more than half the citizens, right? Half the percentages of the citizens. For sure. But the talent in Venezuela, I'm telling you, there's nothing else like it, for sure. So it's a fight between Venezuela, Albania, and Serbia for the first one. Number 2 is obviously Ethiopia. Number 3 is Number 3 would be what? I forgot what I said. I'm back to the live. What's going on, Joey? I forgot what I said. I forgot what I said. What did I say? What did I say? I think it was another Eastern European country. And then the final 2 was something else. I forget. Now, Serbia, I'm telling you, Dodgen, when you go to that country, you're gonna go to the gym. You're gonna go to the gym, and then you're gonna realize what is what is going on? What is going on? Thailand, man, are you Buddhist? I know a lot about Buddhism. I've read most of the Pali Canon, so yes, I understand Buddhism. Anyway, oh no, I guess you're talking to Mire. What did Elias say? Elias says, I met many people from outside of the U.S. and I get it, I do. I'm telling you. And then we said, what is the worst? What are the worst? What do you call it? I don't smoke, Mire. What are the top 5 worst women, right? Or what countries have the worst women, right? I said the United States, UK, Canada, Australia, and France. Cooked. Stay away from those places if you're trying to get married, for sure. They were getting so mad in the chat. It was definitely a lot. They were getting mad in the chat. Are USA walls really made out of paper? Yes. Oh, come on, man. These guys recycle the same jokes. Where science and Buddhist teachings start there. So yeah, Dodgen, what is your list? Dodgen, tell us your list. So I wish you were in the conversation. The US, the UK, Canada, Australia, and France. I'm not a misogynist. No, I don't think I am. Did you take my wallet? Oh, come on. Why would I need to? What's going on, chill dude? Can you read the Tripitaka? Yes, I have. I talk about that a lot on my channel. Check out my channel. Iran. Check it out. I spoke a lot about the Tripitaka. Remember? I don't know if Dodgen was watching my stuff. Oi, mano, what's going on? ¿Cómo está você? Boa noite. What's going on? Dodger? We gotta hear. We gotta hear you. We gotta hear you. Please, please. What's your top? First of all, your top five places with the most solid women. I am American. Based off of what I've seen so far, especially from the foreigners this summer. Okay, I can't wait to hear. What do you do for work? I take people's wallets for a living. Apparently, of course. Apparently, this is what I do. Tudo bem, e você, mano? Boa noite, boa noite. Estou bem, estou bem. Falando com mi gente, I guess, I don't know. He ate $50 worth of mushrooms. No, I didn't. Tell us a story. All right, I got one, eventually. Do you drink the wine of violence? No, I don't need to. Why would you drink the wine of violence? Because you'll start to intake the spirit of confusion, and you don't need that. He said it's a living, taking wallets. Fair enough, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Nice, I'm back. You keep saying that. Esta quente la fora quem. Oh, he's speaking Portuguese. Okay, fair enough. You're staying in Orlando, Florida. Okay. Alea, where are you? Where's your answers? I want to hear your answers about the questions. At least for the guys. Okay, Blake, you're gonna keep asking the same questions, so peace. Ever been to Australia? Yes. I've been to Sydney. Yes, I've been to New South Wales. In Sydney. Yeah. Nah, Dodge, I gotta hear your answers. Where's Alaya? Or Alea? Alaya. Alea's offended. I did say the United States is not it. I did say that. What'd you think? I thought it was all right. I thought it was interesting, to be honest. I went to Manly Beach. I went to Bondi Beach. I went to this Canterbury Country Club because I went to go visit my girlfriend at the time. Or I was trying to reconcile with her, but it didn't work. Bulgaria, Thailand, Ethiopia, Turkey, and DR. Okay. Now, Venezuela, the mentality, I don't know. Venezuela, you got to be careful with the mentality. But the looks, Venezuela destroys every other Latin culture, for sure. But that's valid. That's valid. Have you ever experienced altered consciousness? Yes, absolutely. In the zone, every time I'm at work, definitely. I feel like like in Jujutsu Kaisen, the Black Flash. You know when you feel like you're in the zone. Okay. Have you ever experienced? Yeah, I already read that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Somalia. Okay, that's interesting. What's going on, fourth dimension? I'm Sri Lankan. Okay, fair enough. That's interesting. I said mentality and looks, it's Albania and Serbia. I'm going to tell you something. In Serbia, I think the culture is a bit more free, I guess because of, I don't know, it's a bit more open. With Albania, you can't go to, what I noticed is that you can't just go to that country and think you're just going to go hooking up. You can't do that. You probably get away with it in some parts of Tirana, but that's not happening en masse, for sure. For sure. If you meet a solid Albanian woman in the country, they have a good sense of humor, they have huge hearts, they have a big family tie, everything. You are never going to go hungry for love. I'm telling you. It's straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Albanian women are really top notch. And Serbian women are top notch as well. It's similar because they have big family ties, for sure. That's why I said it's a fight between the two. For sure. For sure. He said Hungary first too. Hungary is up there for sure. Romania is something else too. I had to have at least one in each continent minus Australia. That's the thing about Europe. Their family structures are so much better. That's what I'm saying. Would you rather fight with 100 squirrels or 25 raccoons? 100 squirrels are a lot of squirrels, man. Probably 25 raccoons, but they're gonna be annoying too. South Europe for sure. But that's my point of view. Final day at work was today. Oh, that sucks. What happened? Did you quit? Romania's on point, but I'm telling you. And what is it? What is it? How long can American citizens stay in Albania? For up to 1 year. That's crazy. That is crazy for sure. Had a Oh, okay, got it. All right, you quit. Fair enough. Well, good on you. I hope you have enough savings to help you survive, all that stuff. Aaron is into penguins. Antarctica is not it, for sure. Antarctica is not it. I've never been, but I'm sure that place is just not it, for sure. What's over there? It's just cold. But yeah, that's some good views. All right, Dajin, let's hear your top 5 worst countries with the worst types of women. Let's hear what you got to say. Let's hear what you got to say. What's up, Sanvi? Work with, not work over. Work with, not work over. Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Dajin, I don't know if you're still around. I want to hear that. Alea, did you hear my question to you? I want to say Lithuania's up there, but I've only met one girl in person. The ones I've seen in the videos were on point. All right, here we go. All right, Joey, you gone. You keep coming back, coming in, go leaving. I don't know. It's just annoying. Oh, did I not get rid of them? All right, here we go. It's all good, Hijinks. I understand. What's up, Wasim? Bye, bro. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Is Joey a bot? I don't know. Maybe. This is annoying. He's like, nice, man. I'm back. Yo, nice. Yo, I just came back. Means I'm just gonna return. Yeah, Dajin, man. We gotta hear your answers. And where's Alea, man? Alea's not giving us her answers. I won't lie to you. You just shocked me so much. I need time to think about your questions, though. I shocked you? What? How? He said, oh, easily. The U.S., Canada, UK, and Ireland is cooked. There was a lot of... I said that, too. But the UK counts as Scotland and part of Ireland. So you don't need to say the last two. Because the UK encompasses all that. Good. Got to go. Have a good night or day. Thank you. See ya, Haluka. I put France. No, France is cooked, and there's just no the phenotype of the French women it's just not it. They read a lot of Albert Camus. What's the other one? René Descartes. They read a lot of depressing literature, like Leo Tolstoy. They identify with that. They smoke a lot, and the teeth maintenance is just not up there. For sure. Chipped nail polish at 24 years old. That's not it. I'm telling you, the French is not it. The French women are not it. I'm telling you. She said the right word might be intrigued. Not sure yet. Albert who? Albert Camus, Camus, French author. I'm telling you, the French woman, no, that she is not it. She is not it for sure. The phenotype is just not there. It's just not there. Now, unless they're from Morocco, now that's something else. Algiers. But, what's up, man? Literally, man, Riru. Sweden, China, Egypt. But I'm telling you, the U.S. Nikki was here yesterday, too. And she said, oh, top 5 places for men. She said the U.S. I was like, I almost left the live stream. I was like, what do you mean? Why the U.S.? She's like, the U.S. is diverse. It has a lot of people. But I'm like, okay, but they're not ethnically American. They're ethnically from Mexico, from Spain, from Italy. She was like, the U.S. has a lot of lookers. I'm like, oh my gosh, man. But everyone has their opinions, so I can't knock hers for sure. I can't knock hers. But it was hilarious. We had a lot of laughs last night for sure. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. Alea, we got to hear your answers. We got to hear your answers. I'm 100% American. And I said, it was funny, I was like, because a lot of people put Nigerian as up there for cooked countries with countries with cooked men. So I was like, yo, I'm cooked too. You absolutely right. Let it be known. Let it be known, then. It's like, let it be known. I'm cooked. I'm from the United States, but I have Nigerian and Caribbean roots. Sourdough, come on. These guys must have just gotten an internet connection today. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, Nikki said America is top for good-looking men. Yep. We cooked. I didn't even want to argue. He said, Alea said, I met some fine Nigerian men, so wait a minute. I know a lot of people said Nigerian men are cooked. I'm like, all right, whatever y'all say, man. ¿Qué tú puedes hacer? No puedo hacer nada. Si tienes una opinión como así, no, yo voy a aceptarlo. Está bien. No me importa. I'm like, okay, whatever. I was like, yo, we cooked. Who loves orange soda? It's not orange soda, my friend. It's sparkling water. Flavored with, it's a mango sorbet flavor. You think I would drink soda? You think I would drink soda? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm dodging. That's what I'm saying. There was a Nigerian dude. I'm gonna tell you. So there's a story. I was in Serbia. I was in Belgrade. There was a Nigerian dude. This dude, he was brolic, right? And he's grilling me because I'm brolic. So he's like, "Yo, how you doing?" He tried to break my arm. I'm like, "Brother, you got to chill, my brother. Like, there's only two of us in this country. Let's just say hi. Let's just say hi." He trying to break my arm. He trying to test his strength. I'm like, we don't need to test our strength. You strong, I'm strong. Let's just be strong together. Like, it's someone drinking la leche. Hey, yo. No, I'm drinking sparkling water, mango flavored. Cascadian, what's going on? He's in the building. I'm like, what are you doing in this country? He's like, yo, I work for a construction firm. I'm like, oh, that's wavy. He's like, what about you? It's like, I'm just here for vacation. I'm like, all right, yeah, it's fun. He kept, because I saw, it was crazy, because it was crowded. I was walking through, I don't know what the name of the place is, but I guess Central Belgrade, right? And I peep him and he peeps me, and I'm just like, oh, shoot, we got another brother here. I'm like, yo, what's good? He's like, yo, what's going on? He's trying to break my arm, and I'm like trying to defend myself. I'm like, is he one of these nutcases that just got loose from the boat? And I'm like, what's going on? Why is he trying to break my arm? So I'm trying to defend myself, right? So I'm holding his strength back. I'm like, why do we gotta do this? Like, we're the only two Nigerians in this country. I'm like, yo, chill out. Like, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. But it was fun. It was fun. It was great meeting another one. Ibo. Let's go. Yo también. KSI, is that you? Wait, never mind. I mean, no. Somebody was just making sure you were legit. Yeah, you know. I was just cheerful. I really don't, worry about a lot. But it was funny. Excuse me. I'm Mexican. Bienvenido al live stream. Mexicano. Or mexicana. No lo sé. But it was hilarious. I'm telling you, I have so many stories from Serbia. It's not even funny. So many stories. Remember when I walked into the goddamn restaurant and I was just getting grilled. It was like Serbian cuisine. I was just getting stared at. I was like, Gospodin, dobro veče, mogu li dobiti, what is it, jedan table, please. Or I said, oh, želio bi sto za jednog. Can I have a table for one? Serbian is hard, yeah. Similar to Russian. So, yeah. I was getting stared at, but I opened my mouth and that was good. Pause. But that's what I'm saying. So, Nigerians be everywhere for a reason, specifically men. I met another one. So if you guys look at you guys gotta join the or it's actually it's on YouTube. I have an interview with the Serbian guy. Well, he's from Slovenia, I think. Yeah, he's from Slovenia, but he grew up in Serbia, and he was telling me the history of Serbia. And I ran into this Nigerian guy came by. He was like, "Yo, what's going on?" I'm telling you, there was I met Nigerian dudes in Albania, in Elbasan. But they were on some very, very low vibration stuff. Like they were like, yo, where's the girls at? I'm like, it seems like you're very tone deaf to this culture. Let me give you a rude awakening, right? You can't come to this country and think you're gonna run through things. That's just not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You have to stay here. You have to have a business. You have to show promise. You have to actually be a good person, right? And then take women seriously in that country. You have to. You're not gonna be going over. Yeah. Oh, you remember the video? Yeah, when the Nigerian guy ran into me. We were just talking for a little bit. But in Albania, we got these guys, like, you can't just go over there and think you're gonna run through. I'm like, that's not gonna happen. So you gotta spend some time in that country. Be serious. Go to the same gym over and over and over again. Be serious. Then she will introduce you to her brother. That's when you know you're in. You're being taken seriously. When her brother is getting introduced to you, then you are getting taken seriously. Then you will be taken seriously. Then the family is up next. You will be grilled. They'll smile with you, but they're trying to figure out everything about you. Of course, if you are a good person, then that should be nothing to you. And then you move on. You have to be serious. I'm telling you. Those guys are the scammers. Yep, that's serious. Or they'll just pay for it, which is crazy. Because we went to a restaurant in Albania where we had the finest, we had women, Albanian women that were sitting in tables. They were all like two tops. And they were eating, what do you call it? They had 2 drinks and 1 appetizer. And they were scouting the entire restaurant. I was like, I just want to enjoy myself, right? And I'm just going to continue eating my food. I didn't even pay attention. I already knew what time it was. And then there was a dude next to me. You got to see the live stream. The live stream was fire. Eternal always comes in and talks about that live stream all the time. Because it was just such a random thing. I started up the live stream and I was like, yo, guys, we got to go eat. Where are we going to go? Oh, let's go to this place. And it ended up being like this super upscale restaurant. But it was inexpensive because the lek is not very expensive. He said, you look goofy, bro. Show me a picture of the women you've been with. Yes, I will. Got you. But anyway, yo, he mentions that live stream all the time. It was so fun. The disrespect. I really couldn't care less. Daniel. First of all, Vasvani, welcome back. But I really couldn't care less. Come on, man. We're not trying to prove a thing. I got nothing to prove. You know what I'm saying? I paid the cost already, and I'm paying it every day. I have nothing to prove. But that live stream was fire. It was so fire. But we were looking around. It was kind of nuts. I met this Italian dude, but he lived in Albania for a while, so he speaks like English, Italian, Albanian. He offered me wine. Of course, we had to refuse because, we're sober out here. We're not trying to, ruin the frequency of the brain with that alcohol. So I had to politely refuse. But Daniel, how are you? Um, Dajin, were you around when I was in Albania? Best accent to you? The Serbian accent. The Serbian accent. I'm telling you, nah, man. The Serbian accent, man. It's just so. It's a little alluring. Somewhere, the only time I drink is when I'm meeting new people I haven't met before. Fair enough. I'm a little radical with it. Morning wood, and he has a picture of Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Facilitates the ice breaking on both sides. I guess because you make them comfortable, but then you have to put your. That's why I put myself on the line. He said, "Go find your wife, LOL. Get out of these streets." Me? I'm not in the streets. No. You think we're randomly hooking up, Alea? No, 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 no. Yes, that's right, Dajin. I forgot. Yeah, Alea, we don't believe in the hookups. That's a lot of karmic penalty and a waste of energy, by the way, with women that are not reciprocative of that or understanding of it. So, yeah, Summer Dub Pizza doesn't do that. We just been retaining. We don't watch adult film content. We don't need to do that. No, you assumed that. I never said you were. You said that. You said you got to stay out the streets. What else could that imply? Alea, I got the tail end when I had just gotten back. Yes, that's right. Are you married? No. Saving seed is crucial for retaining focus. It's so important for everything. That's why I seldom, if I'm talking about semen retention, then it's only just like, that's the baseline. All men, we need to be being in that mode, period. That's baseline. The whole gooning thing, looking at adult film content, that shouldn't even be a thought. That shouldn't even occur in your mind. That's why I speak the way I do, because it's just like, I don't care. That's not even in my mind. I don't even care about that. The only thing I care about, I'm just like, let's see what's next in this life. Let's see if I could show these guys Georgia, all that stuff. I'm gonna make some pizza dough, but listen to you. Fair enough. Okay, Arya, you're not gonna find help in this stream. Peace. Fathers should speak about it openly. That's what I'm saying. Like that, men need to be growing up with this mindset already, and not settle. By the way, all that stuff. But that's the topic for another video. Yeah, you have to say no to your cat because you're making pizza dough. That's right. But yeah, let's see. Hold on. Let me look at the videos and whatnot. Oh damn! I need to reconnect my hard drives. All right. I really can't be bothered. What's your question? Relationship wise. Oh, let's hear it. Let's see the live streams. The Albania live streams. Let's check those out. Those were wasted countless years, but yeah, I agree. Life goes on. How old are you, by the way, Daniel? What's up, Janine? Damn, what is this? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. Get off YouTube. All right, Boricua. Should I give up my YouTube career? No, never give up. Quick question. Who should pay for a first date, men or women? Whoever invites the other person on the date. There's no obligation for anyone to pay. 25 now. I did nothing. It's okay. Daniel, you're good. That is real talk. Father needs to definitely have that talk. That's semen retention needs to be a standard. We're not supposed to be looking at adult film content. Like you are really just wasting your time and your energy. That's really it. There's nothing there. Seriously. And understand it too. On a basic level. Oh, hold on. Okay. Understand it on a basic level. You're just, what's the basic level is, it's free content generally. That stuff is high quality. Actors are there. You think they do that stuff for free? No. That's basically saying men should pay. Interesting. If men should pay for the first date, then what is the woman's responsibility? I guess to show up. I believe, honestly, I'm the person, I don't believe in that 50-50 stuff. I think that you should pay. Of course, remember, you should gauge the woman that you're already gonna bring on this date, so you know how she is. And at the end of the day, it's whatever. It's a dinner. If it doesn't work out, then you had a time, and it's whatever. And you had a good time, or not a good time, but you went out. It's fine. I don't, Do you think men and women are equal? I think absolutely not. I think that men have definitely different personality, or not traits, just general biological traits that differ from women, for sure. But I'm saying, if a woman invites you out on a date, which happens, by the way, then she should pay. If you invite her, then you should pay. Alexander, what's going on? I remember. Yes, you told me about Bitcoin. Let me look at this live stream. Hold on. Oh, okay, we can check.
Marquis here.
Yo, this is it. That's crazy. Look. We just found the live stream. Hold on. I just clicked it. I found the live stream. This is when we went to Salt in the Albania, man. It's so ridiculous. We everywhere. Man, we everywhere. Hold on. Look.
This whole thing. All right, that's just a restaurant. No. Where is it? Yo. Yeah, Brahma. We're learning. Okay.
Man, that was fire. So many people exploring as per usual. We just do our thing. Someone said, how many bodies is too much for a woman to take her seriously? Denise! Where have you been, Denise? Everyone's been asking about you. Luke has been asking about you. Everyone's been asking about you. I hope you've been doing well. We have to talk. Yes, please. Denise, I moved. Denise, I'm still in New York, but I got a new apartment. We gotta talk. How many bodies are too much? I don't know. I guess more than like 30. I'm still in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, what? Yeah, Denise, I moved.
So we're gonna wait you guys. Hello.
Look at that. We using the Albanian. Man, I'm telling you. You have to think. I was thinking about this, by the way, earlier today, right? What about my question about the guy? I'm doing something, so I'm not going to address that right now. Where to? We're just in another place in Brooklyn. I was thinking earlier today on how crazy it is what I've done. People are actually sleeping with 30 people? Sure, Ebony, please. Please. I'm telling you, yeah. What's going on, Winking Dragon? Yeah. Like, I was thinking about how crazy it is for me. I don't know anyone on that side of the world. I knew no one in that country. And I just decided on a whim. Remember how we bought the tickets, right? Remember, guys, we did that on stream too. We were like, okay, first we're gonna go to Colombia. Then we were like, wait a minute, we already did Colombia, and this is the year of Eastern Europe. Let's check out Albania. We just bought the tickets, bought the Airbnb, went over to the country, rented the car, started driving out of nowhere, going into traffic, getting gas, parked the car, walking around, live streamed. We don't know anything about the country. We knew nothing about this place. Well, except, some of the history. But that's it. Then we started driving to around the country, up north. We went to Kosovo, rolling dolo, by the way, by ourselves. We went into a club. I'm telling you guys, man, I realized I'm like a little crazy. Cause this is nuts. If you really think about it, this is kind of nuts.
Even outside? Okay, but there's no table for food. Is there seats at the bar that I could maybe sit? Okay, oh, yes. Oh, wait a minute.
Yo.
Get a seat, guys. It's gonna be amazing. So, no manners.
So, man, no malice.
I checked. I wish we could sit outdoors. It's kind of unfortunate.
Get your wife pregnant and see her
Yeah,
with
it's kinda
action.
nice. See,
You went to a club out there? Yeah, we
high
went.
class
Yeah.
clientele in here. They have some dry aged sticks, so. What's up, like? Okay, it should be fine.
Look, we just did our thing.
Okay, get this. Sorry.
We really just did our thing.
Yeah. Guys, we got a seat. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I looked it up like 2 minutes before I started the live, and 10 minutes before I got here. So.
Mom grinning from ear to ear. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, man, I missed that. I missed that. What's the next move, Sombra? Don't you worry. Oh, don't you worry. First of all, we're going to Georgia, like in Eastern Europe. That's the next destination. And I want to do the rest of Eastern Europe that I haven't been. We got to do North Macedonia. We have to do Slovenia, Slovakia, Croatia. What's the other one? Bulgaria. You have 100, so I will donate you 100. What? That doesn't make sense. Oh, brother, quick question. Do you think, since Chewbacca stands upright like humans, do you think he has a human dong, like a monkey, or a dog dong? You got to look that up on Reddit. Find out there, because you got a lot of weirdos that will answer that question affirmatively for you. Not here. Bye. He said, I'm stealing your next idea.
They had a really nice, like I was saying, dry aged steak.
Thank you.
I just a good restaurant. It's in the neighborhood that I'm staying in. Missy, do you know that I left New York? Can I have a menu, please? A menu for food. Yes, please. Yeah. For the past 4 days. From the States, New York. Yeah, it's like my 4th day here. Yeah. I love it. Yes.
A lot of people, that's what people were doing. A lot of people were asking me, why am I in Albania alone? Like when I went to Serbia, they asked me the same question. When I went to Hungary, they asked me the same question. I'm like, okay, weird. A big Georgian beast, Caucasian mountain men. Yeah, no, they're huge. Pause. We're gonna do that. I'm trying to do the Baltics. I would like to do the Baltics. It's pretty cold up there, but we're gonna go. Hello, what's going on? Your girl, Lele. Denise, I have been eating very, very healthy. We've been staying on the retention. Of course, that helps. Probably that's responsible. That's makes up the majority of this healthy look and feeling. Then the woman built like beasts in Georgia. Yeah, I'm worried about that, man. I'm worried about that. Hi, man. Where are you from? I'm from the United States. Look at this, man.
What part? What part? What part of New York? You know. Hey. You gotta visit. It's expensive.
Yep,
but it's
yep.
nice.
The government is already infiltrated by pro-Russians.
It's not bad. It's slowly getting warmer. When I left, it was probably one of the warmest days of the year. A week before, it was snowing, rain, all that. No. So it was a surprise. I came off the plane, and then it's like 65-degree weather. Yeah, here. I'm like, what the heck is going on?
Is Prague cooked? I don't know. I never been. I meant to visit I had all these plans. I was supposed to see Katarina when I went to Serbia, but I had all these plans. When you going, bro? I'm not sure. We got to figure that out. I'm just I'm arranging finances right now. We have to get the foundation correct and firm. and strong. Once we set that up, then we're gonna move on from there. You know. But yeah, we're definitely heading to Georgia, Turkey for sure, Armenia because they're all in the same area, and then hopefully the rest of Eastern Europe.
He said that isn't so fancy. Oh, we didn't read the menu wrong. Dry steak, $15. I'm not kidding. I'm not. I'm really not. Thomas, what's going on? That link should be in the description of the video.
We did our thing. We just went. I think this is crazy. I'm very excited. No, Brian, you gone. You keep coming over here asking about Jesus Christ. Come on. Come on. You're going to keep doing that, and I'm going to keep giving you the same answer. Georgia might be dangerous. Isn't it under Russian occupation? Oh, bet you just said that. Yeah, no. We're definitely heading to Turkey, for sure. For sure. For sure. If it's my time, Daniel, it's my time. I don't think I'm going to die anytime soon. I spent a lot of time suffering. Look at this.
We're in Toronto, New York.
This is what I was lying. This is when I was trying to dupe people.
Let me get everything. The most beautiful dresses. They look good. Like a lot of these women look amazing.
But they're all for sale. I remember. That was a good time. And then I think we met the girl that was from Russia after this little thing. Right? I think that's what happened.
Nice setup. Oh, here comes the pictures. But I need sleep.
Oh, yeah, go. You should go then.
I'm traveling tomorrow.
Guys,
There you go.
no, you should go now.
But I need sleep.
Oh man, I forgot about that live stream. I really did. I was there when he said Toronto, New York. Summer El Piso was crazy. Okay, it was fun. That was a very, very fun trip. I'm not gonna lie. Everything in every trip in Eastern Europe was fun. That's just what it is. All right. Anyway, guys, it's late. Summer Del Piso has to go to the gym and do leg day tomorrow, and then we have to go back to work and close afterwards. But I'm probably gonna do a live stream after leg day, for sure. Today's Wednesday already. We're already in the middle of the week. Oh my gosh, what is going on with time? It is the 30th of July. Mike O'Kay's. I have to see. I don't know Mike O'Kay. Let me look him up. Hi, black guy. Hello, online guy. Yeah, I'll check out his videos. Life is moving so fast. Like, what is going on? July. I'm telling you, I was just going to work, coming back, going to work, coming back. I bought a bed set, bed cover set, because I haven't changed it I haven't changed my sheets since I got into this apartment. Thank you, Denise. I have to give you a tour, by the way, of the new apartment, Denise. So hang tight. But where is the time going? Dead serious. Where is the time going? So many things happen. So many things happened this year already, and we're not even done. And I still have that premonition of something really bad coming, like dead serious. Oh my gosh. It's moving so fast. Half of 2025 is finished. That's what I'm saying. It's about to be cold soon. But I need to head to bed too. I need some rest for tomorrow's work. Same here. You're telling me, man. I have to do legs tomorrow. Something bad is. I feel like in my life something bad is gonna happen, for sure. Something is coming, for sure. I made a video about it, about what I think it is and my discussions and about it and all that stuff. Something's coming for sure. And I'm very, very worried. Very, very worried. The only thing I know that is bad that is coming is the fact that they're implementing the smart cities. I mean, things will be a bit more efficient, but it's going to be expensive in those smart cities. God is in control. Why do you feel that way? I have no idea. It's just, I call it intuition. You know, call it intuition. But yeah, I feel very, very nervous about what's to come. Life has just been speeding up. All these crazy events are happening around me. Like my friend got beaten up at work because he was trying to defend someone. One of our people from work got into ICE custody. The cook was about to get in trouble with this dude on the street just because the dude pressed him because he has no job. Oh my gosh. I believe in God, of course I do. The breach of more privacy because of AI, yep. Intuition is powerful. I'm telling you, something's coming. For sure. How are the gains? I'm up late. No, I'm going to go to sleep in a little bit. I have to go to sleep. But yes, I definitely believe in God. Yeah. Definitely do. It's crazy, man. No, the bad already happened. Yeah, a lot of bad happened, but the thing is, if you can handle that, then there's gonna be more coming. Like, I was giving my friend advice. Dajin, since you're here, you'll be in Serbia when it comes. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm leaving the country anytime soon. We'll see what happens. I don't know though. I don't think so. But I was giving my friend advice, Dajin, because he went through the whole girl thing like I did this year, and I was telling him when my thing happened, because he was telling me that his thing happened. It was around the same time. It's like they got synchronized. They were like, "Yo, that's it," you know. But we were talking today too. But yes, on the 28th, we had a deep talk. What's up, Time? What's going on? On the 28th, I had a deep talk. I was like, because he keeps talking about her like she's an anomaly, she's special, and this and that, and I can't leave. You know, I don't want to not talk to her. And I said, you have to walk away from that. Yo, I'm telling you, Dodgen, it was crazy. I was like, you have to walk away from it. Stop looking at her pictures. Stop trying to communicate with her, because you're just gonna end up just ensnared. It was so funny. There was a lot of things because his brother was there too. We're all talking with him. We're just all like giving our ideas and whatnot. But he said, like, Sombra, I'm really glad that you came through, because we were talking today. He's like, I'm really glad you came through because you really put things into perspective. And I'm like, yo, you gotta, have the essential bits worked out. Like, you live at your grandparents' house. You're about to be 30 next year. Like, there's things that you gotta change. You gotta evolve now. It's time to grow. It's time to be that independent man. You have to do that. So you gotta be serious. You have to be for all into school, and stop chasing like these women that are just taking from you. I know you're not at the level to hear what I really have to say about being chased for a higher purpose. I know you're not, but just consider holding yourself for a little bit just to get some things done, or just to aim for that independence. But that's what we're saying today. But on the 28th, I was he was saying that I'm just fine with just being her friend, just so I never lose her. And his brother was like, yo, somebody, you hear it? Like, he's a loser. Do you hear her? Do you hear him? He's a loser. He's an effing loser. I'm like, nah, Lee, nah, you can't say that. Don't you ever say that again. Don't you ever say that again, please. Like, you would do that, and then 20 years of your life is just gonna go by. You're gonna have all of these flings, and that you're going to be emotionally unavailable for all of them, destroying these women. That's it. Daniel, it was. I'm telling you, when men get heartbroken, because the thing is, it's not even. It wasn't a real. It wasn't just a simple relationship for him. It was like deep because he's like, there's a lot of firsts that happened with her. There's a lot of things he learned, a lot of things he started to see about his own life. But Daja, I mean, listen, we could all give advice, and I felt the most equipped because I was giving him personal experience. I felt like she was an anomaly too. She taught me about a lot of things about myself as well, you know. But I'm gonna tell you what I did. I didn't blind myself or distract myself with women, alcohol, or drugs, or smoking, or any of that stuff. When I said what I said, and I regretted it because I just, there's a whole thing with that. But I really fought to keep her, even though like she was not the best person at all. Right. I was like, you got to keep moving. You have to fight through the pain. You have to sit down with your pain. Don't listen to music. Don't try to. You're gonna try to tell a lot of people about the situation, and they're gonna give you a little bit of advice, but it's only you walking through that corridor with the pain. No one can help you with it, and so you have to do it on your own. Don't smoke because it's only gonna delay it. Don't drink. It's just gonna blind you from it. You have to sit through it. And day by day by day, you can't look at her pictures with you. Like you're going to hate yourself. I was drilling it into him for sure. And then his brother was trolling though. His brother was like, "Yo, she's really chewing on it right now, and you got to live with that." Like it was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, but you have to live with it. Right now, she's out throwing it back. And you're going to have to accept that. And it's fine because that's not your life anymore. She brought you to where you needed to go. Now you need to keep moving forward. It's okay. And I kept telling him, I was there. Like Leewan and I was just right there with him. I was just like right there. I was like, you got to accept it. You have to accept it. I kept saying that over. You have to accept it. You're not accepting it right now. I can tell. I know your whole mannerism. I'm seeing your whole mannerisms because I had the same mannerisms too. When I was thinking about this, what this means, what this decision means. Sure, she might find someone else. Sure, we might meet up randomly. Sure, I don't think I'm going to be devastated, but it might happen. Just this random meetup. Anything could happen, but you have to understand that everything transpired the way it did for a reason. You have to accept it. You must accept it. Stop. Don't keep the communication with her and all that stuff. He said, well, you seem all right. What's going on with young blacks in the city? I'm serious. I don't know. We just don't have the proper guidance. And I think that we're influenced heavily by a culture of this pseudo new hip hop, which is about taking drugs and lack of self-worth. That's what I think. But hey, I think things are going to get better. I'm an optimist. What story are we talking about? What's going on, Daniel? But that's what it was. I really just drilled it into him. He was like, yo, she's really chewing on it, and you got to accept that. You got to live with that. I was like, this is the same with me. And it's not like And then he was telling me all this stuff like, just imagine seeing her with someone else, and she's giving that guy the attention that you always wanted. And I'm like, you're going to have to accept it. Accept that. Don't lambast the entirety of the female sex, right? Making generalized statements, saying, oh, women are like this. Oh, they're going to destroy you. No, you just met the wrong ones. That is it. It's as simple as that. There are very, very good women out there. You just met the wrong one. And you have to just accept it. Grow through it. Go through it. I was like, you need to look at your situation now. I was like, the guy's about to go. He signed up for college. He's about to get his bachelor's degree. He has a good job. Like, you're good. Just keep going. And the thing is, I was like, you have your hairline. I don't have my hairline. Like, you're good. Do you understand your value is just gonna keep going up? No, dodging. When you're deep in, and I was explaining it to him too. No one wanted to hear me in that backyard. It got quiet there because I went deep. I said, when you keep sleeping with a woman, especially when you're not like, using, you're not using protection, like I'm telling you, you guys get really, really linked. And so when the separation happens, it feels like a part of you is literally getting ripped off. And I'm telling you, I went deep. I'm like, I know you don't want to hear this, Lee, but this is really what it is. Like, I know you were, because I know you, because you're annoying. Like, I know you like to go in there. And yo, I had the same situation. So it feels like, especially like, and you traveled with her too. She met your parents, you met hers. I'm telling you, yo, dude, a future was thought about between you two. Yeah, and then it just stopped. Dude, I'm telling you, it'll rip you to shreds. It will rip you to shreds. I'm telling you, you're gonna do things, the whole like, I'm gonna wait outside her house or I'm gonna see where she's at. Yeah, that, I'm telling you, you have to fight those feelings. You have to get rid of those. You have to just sit with the pain and that's it. You have to sit with the pain and that's it. Walk around, walk in the park, write down all your feelings, cry if you have to, because you will cry. And you're lying if you tell me that you had it. You will, because that's a deep separation. That's just the way it is. And move on. I told them today, I said, if you need me for anything, call me. I'll try my best to come by your crib and then we'll just talk. I was like, I'm here to support you because no one supported me, straight up. And I'm not bitter at the world. It's just that this is just my journey. I will never get closure in this world. I will never have true support. And it's the way it is. I don't resent this place. But I said, I'll be damned though if I allow one of my boys to like go through the same thing. Because a lot of the time, a lot of people don't have that strength that I have to go through it by themselves. So, you know what I mean? So it was nice to, yeah. So, I gave it to him straight. Pause. So I remember the day. I'm telling you, June 10th and whatnot. June 10th and a.m. June 10th and a.m. Yeah, Sombra in the middle of nowhere. Sombra looking at the traffic lights, but then turns his vision to a building. And we just staring at the building for mad long. And then I'm just suddenly filled with sadness. Bro, I wasn't even able to look at my photos. I didn't even want to open the photos on my phone. I didn't even want to open her texts. I'm telling you, I was going through it. I'm telling you, I told Lee this, all of this. I was like, Lee, I was going through it. I was going through it. Sitting down the bridge. Fighting myself not to text her. Not to call her. I'm telling you, man. So, listen. And I was still on retention the whole way through. So you already know all the feelings are getting increased. I am telling you. He said I didn't know guys feel emotions. Are you kidding me? We feel more emotions than women. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Daniel. I had to get a new phone somewhere. No. I'm not getting a new phone. I'm not afraid of that. I didn't block her or anything. I didn't delete photos. No. It was part of the journey. So I'll keep them. I'm telling you. I remember the days. I remember the days, man. Even today, I was thinking about her a lot. I was like, yo, this is annoying. But I'm way better now. I'm way better. But I remember the days. I remember the days. I was getting cooked. I was finished. Sombra del Piso was at the end of his pitiful rope, for sure. What happened though? So why do they act like they don't care? Because women are very, very good at being detached. You gotta understand that. It becomes a scar eventually. Until you meet a solid person. When you meet like a woman that can meet you and wants to see you for who you are and where you stand, yeah, that scar disappears. That memory exists. Don't get me wrong, but the scar disappears because you're just meeting someone. You're like you finally feel at ease. So I'm telling you, I was going through it. Hey, that's just what it is. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. Dajin, peace. I think he already left. And I got to leave too. Alea said, good for you, Sombra. Because above all things, I stay grounded. It's just not an open wound. Oh, Theodore, well said. Theo, well said, actually. So fair enough. I pray that you find a nice woman. We'll see. That's the only way I want to see anyone for who they really are. And what's ironic is that, we're not even going to get into it. Guys, let me get the hell out of here, man, or else I'm just going to be stuck on this live stream all night. Guys, stay radiant. I have to go to sleep. Denise, I'm glad to hear that you're back. We definitely got to chill. Luke was definitely asking about you. We got a lot of new people in the chat. Brother, keep your head up. I've been there and you'll make it. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. I'm not losing hope. I'm not losing hope. Never. So, get into it. Child, don't let this place get you down ever. This place is temporary and it's going to send you a lot of things to try to break your spirit. I'm telling you. This is why, right? I think this year I've always been into religion. Always. But I think this year I'm truly fearing the Creator because I know for sure I'm triumphing over the thing that happened earlier this year in June, and I know something else is coming, and we're gonna see what it is. Sombra del Piso is ready to go. We're ready to go. We're gonna fight to the very end. Katerina, my acolyte, my erudite, how are you, my dear? I'm leaving now. It was unfortunate, but I have to leave. Alas, I must leave. Caesarism is in order. Hey, bro, don't even take this as an offense, but you're black, and I don't like that at all, and don't like to see that on my YouTube, so please reflect on that, bro. Like, have consideration for others, okay? Because I'm sorry. Well, I'm leaving now, so you don't have to see my black face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I even appeared on your live stream. I mean, on your live feed. I just got up, took coffee, so I'm great. Oh, sheesh, yeah, it's like 6 o'clock where you are, or 7 a.m. No, this guy is angry that I'm dark-skinned or something. Like these comments, I'm telling you, man. It's the internet. What can you do? Anyway, guys, I love you all. I really do. I really, really do. Thank you for stopping by in the live stream. We're going to live stream tomorrow. So, peace. 7 a.m. Okay, so 6 hours. All right, peace.